In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to square numbers in Excel. To get started, open the Excel workbook where you want to square numbers. This can be any worksheet you're already working on or a new one if you're just practicing. Once your workbook is open, make sure your sample data is ready. In this example, the numbers are placed in cells A1 through A4. So that gives us a simple column of values to work with. Next, we'll create a place for the squared results. Click on cell B1 and type the word square. This will serve as the column header, making your sheet easier to read and helping you clearly identify the results. Now click on cell B2. This is where you'll enter the formula to square the number from the corresponding row. Type an equal sign, then A2, then a caret symbol, and finally the number 2. In other words, the formula should read as equals A2 squared. The caret symbol is what Excel uses for exponents, so raising a value to the power of 2 gives you the square of that number. If you want to square a value from a different cell, you can simply replace A2 with another cell reference. That makes this method flexible and easy to adapt depending on where your numbers are stored in the worksheet. After typing the formula, press enter. Excel will immediately calculate the result. In this example, Excel returns 49, which means the number in A2 was 7, and 7 squared equals 49. This confirms that the formula is working correctly. Once you have the first result, you don't need to type the formula again for every row. Instead, select cell B2, then move your cursor to the bottom right corner of the cell until you see the fill handle, which is the small square in that corner. Click and drag it downward to cell B4. Excel will automatically copy the formula to the remaining rows and adjust the cell references for each one. That means each value in column A will now have its squared result shown next to it in column B. This is one of the fastest ways to apply the same calculation across multiple rows without repeating the work manually. And that's it. You've successfully squared numbers in Excel using a simple formula and the fill handle to copy it down efficiently.